August. That's March 24th, 2013. And it's still filled with books. And tomorrow they're going to be moving all this out. Amazing. $1 books. Get your books, $1. Yep, they're only $1. That was a fun place to work. It didn't pay great, but I loved the books. Piccolo Jr. putting the books away, making it happen.
Yep.
This was all the academic section. It's all disorganized. But there were a few good books in here. Oh, there's The Story of Philosophy by Will Durant. That's the book that got him started. I always like this section because they organized it by color. The color of the book. And I thought that was a fun way. It's still a little bit organized. There's the blue shelf and the yellow shelf. I thought that was a fun way to organize books.
Well, the title of the song was Launch Your Connection. Okay, launch your connection. Stay connected and launch your
Ooh, what you doing? You're not gonna put me on Facebook and all that.
Turn
You
this
do
in.
all right in the cooking section too. That's what I
Right.
like to do.
All right, very good. Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
I got the last one.
You did. It was
And they always had lots of cookbooks. Cookbooks are popular.
Out the sale today.
Yeah. I should buy some more books.
Buy a cookbook.
It's almost like a library with the study carrels here. And this is where all the books were sorted. They come in big boxes like those, and then we'd sort them into sections up here before they went out on the floor. And these are some of the sections. Take a minute and tell me about your plans for the future.
Oh, yeah.
And he's the guy that started Piccolo's books and made it happen, and he's going to tell us about the next step.
Okay. The next steps is going to be quite incredible. Within the next 3 months, we plan on opening up 3 bookstores. We also plan on coming back to Los Angeles and Culver City within the next 4 to 5 months. So we're going to have a tremendous job ahead of us. We're opening our first store in Lake Forest. The second one will be in Norwalk, and the third one will be in Tustin. After that, we hope to move back to Culver City and Hollywood.
Right, right.
So we're going to be working really hard here. Our goals is to build as many bookstores as possible, to create literature availability for people that can't afford it.
Right.
And donate as many kids' books as we can all over the world to get children to start learning at an earlier age.
Right. Now, how long have you been in the book business?
I've been in the book business for about 12 years.
Uh-huh.
I've started out, making a living by selling books, feeding my family, taking care of my family. Then we moved into doing bigger, going into the book business bigger. We started off at the swap meets and wholesaling.
Right.
Then we moved up to retail, internet, export, and now we're ready to take all of those type of elements and add it into a larger, bigger campaign to create more positive outcome as far as stores are concerned and community activity is concerned.
Right, right.
We are connected with, this last year we connected with IC2, which is Inner City Group 2, which is kind of the same thing we want to do with books, but with entertainment type of quality. They have models, any of the entertainment industry production, We have the best of the best. We have access to the top of the line of people who are in the industry, and they would be willing to come back at any time to donate their time and their energy to bring up the next set of youth that will go on to those jobs later on in the future.
Right.
So our whole thing is just to create an environment where learning and education will thrive into the positive productivity of the children's lives that are coming up today.
Right.
So we want to go out and reach out to them and, you know, let them know that we're going to be out there doing our hard work to give them an opportunity so they can learn as much as they can and grow as fast and far as they can go.
All right. Okay. Well, good luck to you with everything.
Thank you. Woo-hoo.
Good luck. A lot of work.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
And here you can see all the boxes of books that they bring in. But they come in these huge bins, and we would just sort them out by subject. And it was a lot of work. It took a number of hours. Well, I was slow, but it took a number of hours to sort one of those boxes. And you can see just boxes of books, boxes and boxes of used books. And whatnot. And here's the Christmas box that they'll save for next year. And this was the main sorting room where the boxes first came in, and they broke them down into different types also. And there was a crew of guys working in here throwing books around. And you can see all the boxes stacked up. They're going to start loading them up tomorrow.
All the World's a Stage, from As You Like It, by William Shakespeare, read by Tony Rao. This is recorded to celebrate the 7th anniversary of LibriVox. All LibriVox recordings
They got
are
everything
in the
here,
public
even old
domain.
record albums.
For more information or to volunteer, please visit
There's
LibriVox.org.
still a lot of information.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. At first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms, then the whining schoolboy, with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail unwillingly to school, and then the lover, sighing like furnace with a woeful ballad made to his mistress's eyebrow. Then a soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like the pard, jealous in honour, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation, even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice in fair round belly, with good capon lined, with eyes severe and beard of formal cut, full of wise saws and modern instances, and so he plays his part. The 6th age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles on nose and pouch on side, his youthful hose well saved a world too wide, for his shrunk shank and his big manly voice, turning again towards childish treble, pipes and whistles in his sound. The last scene of all, that ends in this strange, eventful history, is second childishness and mere oblivion, sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. End of The 7 Ages of Man by William Shakespeare.
All right, now, Bill.
Just shooting a lot of stuff.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Sonnet 73 by William Shakespeare. That time of year thou mayest in me behold, when yellow leaves, or none or few, do hang upon those boughs which shake against the cold. Bare ruined choirs, where late the sweet birds sang. In me thou seest the twilight of such day as after sunset fadeth in the west, which by and by black night doth take away, death's second self, that seals
Hey
up
Jay, can I
all
get you
in
on
rest.
camera for 5 seconds?
In me thou seest the glowing of such fire that on the ashes of his youth doth lie, as the deathbed whereon it must expire, consumed with that which it was nourished by. This thou perceiv'st, which makes thy love more strong, to love that well which thou must leave ere long. End of Sonnet 73 by William Shakespeare. Recording by Bob Gonzalez.